In January 2023, my life, my word as I knew it, came crashing down. Hi, welcome to my channel. This is the Chronicle with Lottie Arella, and this is a debut video of the Chronicle with Lottie Arella. I promise to bear it all and take you through the journey, through my life journey of health challenges, family and relationship dynamics, my faith journey, and so much more. And a lot of things going to come up, I believe. So normally I am a good news bringer, joy spreader, happy cheers person, and my previous videos would show you that. And so this is about the hardest thing that I have to do, and that's because I am not, for people who know me, I am not one to really talk about things that go on in my life. And this video has been a long time coming. I've put it off for the longest, but you know what, I just had to step out, because I believe that whatever life throws at you, it's not just for you. It is not just for you. There are other people who what you've been through or what you're going through would help, in their journey. So here we are. And because it's the hardest thing for me to do, if I do get emotional, consider this my unreserved apology as we go along the way. So without much ado, let's go straight into it. In January 2023, my word as I knew it, I woke up, uneventful morning, not realizing that will be the day that my life will be changed as I know it forever. And what am I talking about? In January 2023, on that fateful day, I was diagnosed with breast cancer. Yeah, that was my initial reaction as well. So what was supposed to be, oh, don't worry, you will be on your way, quickly escalated to the point where, like, it went, when they say it goes from 0 to 100, it went from 0 to 100 real quick. I'll give you a little bit of the background on the journey leading to the diagnosis. So a few weeks before Christmas, just around Christmas of 2022, I noticed pain around my chest area, and then it became a bit localized to the breast area, but really close to the middle aspect of my chest, of my breast. And I didn't think much of it. I just felt like, oh, maybe it's just working too hard and it's musculoskeletal pain. I'll take pain relief and it should be fine. And I did. I took pain relief and it was okay for a couple of days. But after that, I noticed that there was a little bit of swelling, lumpy. But it's not in the usual spot where you would be expecting a breast lump. I'm a medical personnel, so I sort of thought I knew what to look out for. And so again, I just shrugged it, or maybe because I had a very young child at the time, I felt, oh, maybe because my baby likes to lean on that side a lot, so maybe that just caused some bruising and stuff. Again, took pain relief, but I kept, I kept feeling it, but then it wasn't going away. I was like, okay, I think I just have to check this out. And then we got the Christmas away over with, the New Year, the second week, just after the New Year, I went to see my GP and got to the GP. The GP did her breast exams and said, oh, okay, your breast just feels a little bit fibrous, but it's on the same side. But just to not to take any chances, I would just send you for further investigation to the breast clinic. And so I waited. The appointment came through in less than 2 weeks. So I went to the breast clinic. The first consultant that I saw again did his breast exam, said, oh, okay, maybe it's just a cyst, but we will just do an ultrasound to rule out anything. And that was, from then on, that was when it escalated real quick. From, oh, we just do the ultrasound and I'm sure you'll be on your way. This was in the morning. You'll be on your way soon. So they did the ultrasound. Oh, we saw something a little bit suspicious. So we're just going to run you through the radiographer and you do a mammogram just in case, you know. I was only in my 30s. I mean, I'm still in my 30s, so I was in my 30s then. So they weren't really thinking much of it, and I don't have any sort of medical background. I don't have any health issues at all. Like my plate was clean, as clean as it can be. So nobody was really thinking, but it just kept going, just in case. We just look at it just in case. So my mind was the rest. I was like, what could go wrong? So went to the mammogram. When I did the mammogram, oh, we saw something in keeping with, you know, cancerous changes. We'll just do a biopsy and see what's going on there. So I was like, okay, fine. So we went to the biopsy, took a biopsy, and then they were like, oh, since you're here, we might as well just do a CT, full body CT. I was like, why do we need the full body CT? It's like, okay, because if it is what they are suspecting, which is cancer, then it would have boycotted or, you know, shortened the process of having to call you back for CT staging and all of that. Wow. I was like, oh wow, is this, you know, how things happen? Just 1 minute everything was fine, you got into your new year with all of the plans and hopes and high hopes, and I dare say, and down this. So at the end of the day, I had to run through a battery of tests. It's all happening on the same day. And then also, oh, that was not all. Also, yeah, I went to the CT staging. So they said, oh, 2 weeks, we will get back to you in 2 weeks. And that was the longest waiting of my entire life, you know. So when I was asking questions, so if you're suspecting this, oh no, don't worry, don't think much, don't think into it, let's get the biopsy results back and then we can take it from there. Less than 2 weeks, I got a call to come for a review and unfortunately confirmed their diagnosis that I had ductal carcinoma in situ, intermediate grade. And you know, well, that was not the news I was expecting in the new year. I was like, what, how did this come about? What's happening? Like, what could have, I don't have any, like I said earlier, my background was kind of clean, even like my background with family tree in that regard. So I was like, okay, whew, that was difficult, even just remembering the day and the days leading up to that and everything that happened afterwards was very, very difficult. So the diagnosis was now confirmed and the treatment plan was being considered. But before the treatment plan, they said, oh, we're just going to run a genetic testing. And they did the genetic testing and that was known. It was not from genetics. There's no familiar history or relation to the breast cancer. Now, the type of breast cancer that I was diagnosed of was, I think I've said the name, DCIS, ductal carcinoma in situ intermediate grade, but it's all hormone sensitive, which means that my hormone was fueling the cancer. There's other types of breast cancer. I think another common one is the triple negative. So, but that wasn't triple negative. So, treatment plans was now considered. But before I go into the treatment plans, there were so many other tests because they kept doing biopsies and they kept doing biopsies just to make sure. In my next video, I'm going to talk about you know, the treatment plans that they gave, and what I decided to go with. But just, you know, the initial response, I actually didn't know how to react to this news. I didn't know what to do with it, because I've never had anyone you know, close to me that was diagnosed with breast cancer. I mean, at least from the time I know what breast cancer is or what it means. So it felt like I was living an out of body experience, you know, like when you're watching a movie, but unfortunately the movie, you're the main actor in the movie. Yeah, so that was not fun. I literally didn't. I went, unfortunately for me, on the day I actually went by myself. There was no support. I did not know how I got back home. I just remember getting into my car, and next thing I remember was pulling into my driveway, and that was all that I could remember. I didn't tell my husband what was going on, you know, from here to there and all of that, or even what they were suspecting. And you know, when I got back and I told him, the reaction also that I was expecting from him, I didn't even know what to expect for myself. If I'm being fair on anyone, including myself, I didn't know what to expect. So, but what he was given emotional support, but that wasn't doing it for me for some reason, because I think at that point I just wanted someone to say out loud to me that this is definitely not cancer, you cannot have cancer, something like that, in that level. So, but it wasn't coming. So I was shut down. I was shut down for a few days. I was shut down, but I was still functional. Okay, so I was still taking great care of my children, which are very young, and playing my role as the wife. But I wasn't me. I wasn't myself. And I just want to tell, you know, you, if it's you or someone else that is going through this right now, it is almost 2 years, you know, before I even have the courage to talk about it. And you know, just know that it is not the end. It will be grim, it will be difficult at the first. Nobody likes bad news, but do your very best to come out of it as quickly as you can. When I say come out of it, like those negative thoughts, my goodness, I was already projecting a whole lot of things even before I got the confirmatory diagnosis, which is the normal human mind thing to do, right? And then even the devil is very cunning, because around that period, guess what? Everything, because I dwelt in that negativity for a while, and everything I was seeing, it was as if Google and YouTube and wherever I go was reading my mind and seeing what was going on. And guess what I was seeing? I was seeing people that was diagnosed with, this is something that I never would have paid attention to. I was seeing left, right, and center people that are diagnosed with breast cancer, and a lot of them didn't make it past, you know, a few months. And you know, like, these are just the enemy's way of trying to keep you in that cage and just thinking the worst from the worst that is already the worst, if you know what I mean. So if you have the support, if you have people that you can confide, if you have whatever that you do that is not self-destructive to bring you out from that initial feeling as quickly as possible, that would really help you through the journey, and you understand why as I take you through my journey. Because the purpose of this video is, like I said, this is not for me. The challenges I'm going through, it's not just for me, and I'm hoping that as I go through it and as I talk about it, it's going to help a lot of people out there to gain perspective and even go through, you know, what they are going through, this very difficult period. And this is a community, and I want you, if you know anyone or if it's you, just put it in the comment section what's happening with you, if you're comfortable with that, and what stage of your journey you are in, as we continue through this chronicle with Lottie Arella. see you in my next video. I would explain the rest of the tests and the reasons for that, and the treatment plans and the ones that I decided to go with. Okay. Ooh, that was difficult, but we made it through. And I would say the testimony behind actually that first day, no matter how difficult it was, or not the first day, that the whole process, I would say, is that, you know, everybody was proactive. Imagine that I didn't decide to check it out. Imagine that the GP didn't decide to take it a step further and just say, oh, you just finished breastfeeding. It's just, you know, a lot of things could have happened. We could have just been sent home and nothing. And I've seen a lot of people who unfortunately have been treated that way, but that wasn't my case. So I would say glory to God. That was one of my first testimonies. Let's join me through this journey, and let us help each other. Okay, have a blessed day. Until next time, peace. Remain blessed.